House Majority Leader Eric Cantor.
Hi, good morning, Congressman. Now,
Good morning.
if that were actually true on its face, then of course most Americans would agree with that. But that's not actually a true statement, is it?
No, it absolutely is not, and it muddles the issue. It basically says that, you know, we're going to be, as a society, imposing higher taxes on people who are investing, on the small businesses that we are expecting to go and create jobs. And just what strikes me about that, Gretchen, is, you know, we have seen now for the last 3 years policies promoted by this White House that indicate all they want to do is to tax people more, take more of people's hard-earned money, put it in this town for Washington to decide how it's spent. And I think that the people of the country realize that doesn't work and it's time for something new.
But here's the thing, Majority Leader. You know that so far, I believe the latest poll shows his approval ratings at over 50% so far, despite all those things might be true. How do you battle it? It seems that message is resonating.
Well, I think that the proof is in the pudding, the lack of results in the economy. If you look to see where people think this country is heading, they are very dissatisfied about the direction in which America is heading. And really, it's because of the policies that are in place by this White House over the last 3 years that we've ended up with a very lackluster economy, and that is dissatisfying to most Americans. And so what this election is going to be about is a sharp contrast. What we are advocating as Republicans is a very bold vision for growth, and say, look, we've got to refocus on small businesses, because it's the private sector that has always been able to lift this economy, to lift everyone's standard of living, so that everyone can experience the American dream. It's not Washington that has delivered and guaranteed success to everybody. That just can't happen.
Except another one of his powerful state guides, fair share, is to blame Congress. So that's going to be problematic for you moving forward. I want to move on, though, to 5 things that were not in the State of the Union message, at least 5 things, and I'm going to add a 6th. These Israel-Palestinian peace negotiations, the Keystone Pipeline, the anti-piracy legislation, the debt discussion, the Sputnik moment that he talked about last year, and also Iran, which I know is a huge issue for you.
Listen, there are a lot of things, very serious issues that were not fleshed out in that speech. Gretchen, you mentioned Iran. I just came back from the region of the Persian Gulf, and I will tell you, our allies over there are extremely worried about the threat posed by the regime in Iran, its continued pursuit of nuclear weapons capability, and there are questions. There are questions that those regimes and our allies and those governments there ask about America, and will America stand tall with our allies? We've got the same issue when it comes to the U.S.-Israel relationship. You know, this administration seems to continue want to try and influence and pressure Israel when there isn't a partner for peace on the other side of the table.
All right, so I'm going to correct myself. He did speak about Iran last night, and here is his statement.
Let there be no doubt, America is determined to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon, and I will take no options off the table to achieve that goal.
Sounds tough. Is he?
Well, I mean, that is sort of the real point there. He sounds really tough, and I like to hear those words. The facts are our allies in the region are questioning whether we have the wherewithal, whether America can continue to lead. And when you look at the proposals that this administration has put on the table as far as defense cuts are concerned, it worries me, after being in the field on some of our military bases in the region, about whether we're going to be able to continue to execute our mission as the global.
Majority Leader Eric Cantor, always great talking to you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.